Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Star. I'm here to do my game recap of the Dallas Wings versus the Golden State Valkyrie and the Dallas Wings versus the Aces game that took place yesterday, and then also the Chicago Sky game versus the Indiana Fever for Barbie night. Let's get into it. So starting off with the Wings, with the Valkyries, that's a game where I felt like we should have won. I believe Enrique had like 17, 18 points. Paige had like 16. It was a game where I felt like both of them was hitting. And usually games where both of them is hitting, which means doing well, like we should win, right? Hitting their shots, we should do well. Enrique was not really missing. She was not really missing. I think that ultimately we ended up losing that game because Chris Koklanis for some reason went away from her in the second half. I think that's the main reason. Second reason is free throws. We missed way too many free throws. Way too many. We ended up losing the game by 10. And I think we missed probably damn near 10 points in free throws. Like, that's how bad it was. But at the same time, when Enrique is feeling like she can't miss, you put the ball in her hands, and I feel like Chris Koklanis is, from what I'm seeing from the games, now he is definitely consistently, this offense is built around Paige. She's the one who's taking the most shots. She's the one who's being the most aggressive, and I'm glad about that, right? I want Paige to be aggressive. I want Paige to take her shots because we need Paige offensively, right? We need her defensively as well, but we need her offensively. You have two superstars on your team. You have Paige Beckers, you have Enrique Gumbawale. If you see that one of your superstars is red hot, you don't go away from them. You don't go away from them. You continue to scheme up plays and you continue to have them shoot the ball. Because Enrique wasn't really missing. So I have to give a knock on Chris Koklanis because of that. It's like, Chris, it's like second half, we had turnovers, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk about these two players, ZaZa and JJ Quinterly. I'm not liking what I'm seeing out of them. I think their heads got way too big after we won that Phoenix Mercury game. And since then, I'm not seeing team first players. I'm seeing them, I'm seeing selfish players. This is 2 games in a row. I'm hearing Enrique call for the ball. They're not looking for her. They're forcing up shots. Not looking for Paige, not looking for the open man. Like, what? Just continuously trying to chunk up shots. Like, I'm not really understanding, and I think Chris Koklanis needs to get a hold over them. And JJ, she's just had not a great game. She's had three games in a row where it's like, you shouldn't be starting. I don't know how many times I can say that she should not be starting. She should not be starting. I believe forcing JJ into the lineup forces her to think that she's an integral part of the offense, and it's like, no. Now, I would say I love JJ's defense. You know, we talked about her being 2-time Defensive Player of the Year in college, you know, and she usually is always either first or second to first with rebounds. So, you know, it's not that I don't appreciate JJ, but it's like now, especially now since Dejanay is back as well, only one of those players is, you know, first team, you know, first all defensive team, or second, you know, all defensive team. Only one of those is at the W, and that's Dejanay Carey. And I feel like Dejanay has just been playing with a different type of spirit. I think in the Valkyrie game, she didn't really give us much points, but of course it was just her game back, and then she only gave us like 4 points. But I still think that she added to us on defense. I think she had like 5 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she was still playing great defense like she always does. Like, that's why we brought her to this team. And honestly, now that I think of it, now that Dejanay's back, maybe we should keep maybe we should put her back in the starting lineup, to be quite honest, and let Haley Jones just continue to come off the bench. 'Cause, I mean, she's doing great off the bench anyways. So, because sometimes I'm noticing, like, throughout the season when I'm observing these Wings and Sky games, I'm like, just because a player's doing well doesn't mean that they're a starter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm realizing. Like, just because a player's playing well doesn't mean you need to start them. Because some players are just bench players. Like, they are not starters. Yeah, all in all, I give that loss on the Valkyries to Chris Coquelin going away from Arike Agumbuwale, and the selfishness of JJ and ZaZa, and missed free throws. You know what I'm saying? We missed free throws. Then we transitioned to the Aces game. Paige had to sit out. Paige had to sit out this game. She has, as they said, patellar tendonitis. So it's like she can't play 2 games in a row. So, and we have another game tonight versus the Liberty. So I guess they were like, let's rest her and then just try to win the Liberty game. In my head, I'm like, why not try to win the Aces game? Are we in a different conference than the Aces? Maybe that's it. I gotta look. I'm gonna go and look. Actually, I'll put our standings up here. But and what conference we're in, because I'm like, I would think just record-wise, you would try to beat the Aces. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like an easier team to beat. So it's like, try to beat them and then just see where the cards fall. Because it's like the Liberty is the second best team in the W. So it's like, it's a struggle to beat them full healthy. You know what I'm saying? We've almost beat the Aces twice. So whatever. But we sat Paige for this game. The last game, we got cooked by Asia. And so you could tell the game plan was to limit her, which we did limit her. Asia only put, I put their stats up here. Asia only put up like 14 points, you know what I'm saying? But guess who goes off? Jackie Young. So, not only Jackie Young goes off, but Jewel Lloyd goes off. Jewel Lloyd, this was the first game in her career, or in a long time, that she came off the bench, because the game before this one, she had 0 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. So she's coming off the bench and she goes off. Like, to me, we did not, I don't know if I can necessarily put this on coaching, because it's like, you're game planning for Asia when you face the Aces. And you'll live with if Jackie Young has a good game, because you feel like, well, I have enough. I should be able to outscore just Jackie Young. But of course, Jackie Young goes off and Jewel Lloyd goes off. Like, you can't, and Asia still has a good game, just doesn't have like a crazy game. Like, you're not really gonna, yeah, like Jackie Young could not miss the 3 yesterday. She couldn't miss the 3. And then Jewel Lloyd was also hitting 3s. So it was just a game where it was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And I would feel like our game standouts. I feel like Arike had another great game. She's been putting together, and I'm gonna put up this stat right here. Over her, since we returned back from the All-Star, she's been looking good. Even before the All-Star, she wasn't shooting well, but still, remember I went over how she's been a coach on the field and stuff. Like, she's still been playing good. And it's like, now she's just playing up to her standard that we know at a consistent level. So Arike had a good game. I think Arike had like, what, 17, 18 points, like 4, she led us in assists, like 4 or 5 assists, maybe like 3, 4 rebounds. Dejanay had a good game. All in all, we played a good game. I think we just really didn't. There's no plan to stop every single person on the team like you can. You can't realistically say, I'm going to stop Asia, I'm going to stop Jackie Young, I'm going to stop Jewel Lloyd. Like, you're just pretty much going to have to try to outshoot them at that point. I will say I like how we got to the line, and I will say we got to the line. Enrique got to the line 4 times, which I need Enrique to get to the line. Like, let's see if we can get to the line. Like, I need her to just get to the line a little bit more. But I love the way Enrique played, because she only shot like 1 of 6 from the 3, but it's like she was playing with that. She was playing that aggressive Enrique. I'm gonna drive to the hole. I'm gonna get my fouls. I'm gonna shoot the free throws, and that's what I want. Something weird is going on with Lee. I'm not sure why, but like over these past couple of games, Lee's not playing a lot. I don't know if she hurt, but I'm like, she's not on the injury report. So I'm not sure why she's all of a sudden, like Lee was getting double doubles for us. So I'm not sure why she all of a sudden is on the bench more. Now I will say her backup, Tierra McCowan, let's clap for Tierra McCowan, because I said that Tierra McCowan deserved more minutes on this channel. I said she deserves more minutes. She was getting like 3 minutes, and actually versus the Valkyries, she didn't play at all. So I'm like, damn, like, can we get Tierra McCowan just some more minutes? I'm not saying go crazy, but just give her at least 10 to 15 minutes. We gave her 10 to 15 minutes, and she got a double-double. 12 points, I think like 10 or 11 rebounds. And she was playing defense. She was rim protecting. I was like, that's what we want to see. Like, Tierra McCowan is someone, I feel like, split the time evenly with her and Lee. Lee is more of like our acrobatic center, if you will. Like, the shit that Lee can do, she can shoot from the 3. She can shoot, you know, backward, all that stuff. Like, we want to keep, and Lee plays good defense. She plays good defense. So it's like, let's just split the time. Lee and Tierra both play, because they both offer you something different as bigs. I'm gonna talk about everybody else. Haley Jones had another good game. Like I said, she's a person. I think she got us like 10 points, 10, 11 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. That's who she is. Like, we have the opportunity. We can be a multiple offense. Like, we don't have to play outside in. We don't have to play inside out. We pretty much, based on how our stars are playing and based on the matchup, that's how we're gonna play. We don't really have to be locked into any specific type of style of play. That's why I say the Dallas Wings are good. I really think if we had a better coach, we'd be a winning team, because we are pretty good. Like, the talent is definitely not the issue with the Dallas Wings. The talent is not the issue. We don't have the Chicago Sky issue, which I'm going to get into. Now when we get to the Sky versus the Fever game, it's Barbie night, and of course the Barbie missed another game. I'm getting concerned. I mean, it's only been 2 games, so it's like I'm not panicking, but I am getting concerned with Angel and this back injury, because I'm like, what is going on? Because y'all said it was just back tightness. So I'm like, you got to miss 2 games because of back tightness? Like, what's going on? Like, did she fracture her back? Like, is she spraining her back? Like, what is going on? Now, I will say she didn't participate in any contact drills when they were, like, practicing, like, the day before the game, day before yesterday. So that was Saturday. But she was doing her own individual drills. So I'm hoping that that's a good sign, and she'll be back. I think our next game is versus the Mystics, so hopefully she'll be back for that game. It's sad when the Barbie can't play on Barbie night. So this was supposed to be like one of the biggest games of the year, and of course Caitlin and Angel both are injured. So but anyway, as we get into the game, we lost, you know what I'm saying? Put up here. Sky definitely lost. But I like what I saw from the Sky. Now, I will say, the first half, or the first quarter, I was like, bro, this looks worse than the last game. But it's like, they started getting it together. Shout out to Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham said that they spoke. After that last game that they lost, it was embarrassing. I forgot, who did we lose against? I don't even remember. But we got destroyed by them. And she was like, yeah, we had a hard talk after the game. We had a hard talk. She was like, there's a lot of things that were said. Because like, the way that they have been playing is like, you guys should not be in the league. That's how bad y'all look out here. And granted, I know the heart and soul of the team is out. I know Angel is out, but bro, y'all are still. Last time I checked, aren't y'all still WNBA players as well? Like, some of y'all been in the league for years, so it's like, clearly you're a WNBA caliber player, and it's like y'all are playing like this is not the league for you. You know what I'm saying? So, jeez. And I will say another thing, good sign before I like get more into the game, is that Ariel Atkins is like warming. She's running and stuff now, so she's considered a day-to-day. But I think we could end up getting her back pretty soon. I don't think like the next game, but maybe like in the next, maybe she'll probably miss the next 2 games, but maybe like come August, beginning of August, she'll be returning. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But anyway, yeah, the Sky performed pretty well. Rachel Banham went off, and I like that from Rachel Banham, because you have to, if you're gonna be the one like, we need to get together, we've been playing like shit, blah blah blah, you gotta go out there and you gotta play. And she did. She had like what, 27 points, 3 assists, 3 or 4 assists, I think like a rebound or whatever. But she went out there and she put up points, and she was hitting her threes. Like, she was doing all she could to compete, and I love that. But we have not been shy about giving Rachel Banham her flowers on this channel. I feel like Rachel Banham has done great for what we've asked her to do. She's playing out of position. She ain't no point guard. She's a shooting guard, and we forced her in that point guard, and I feel like she has done all that she can do at that position, and I salute Rachel for it and for helping the Sky, you know what I'm saying, be somewhat competitive. Now, moving on, I mean, everybody really did. Like, Rebecca Allen had a pretty good game. She shot pretty well. I think played some good defense. Who else? Camilla had a good game, a double-double. She was playing lights out beginning of the game, and it's like Tyler Marsh went away from her again, and he said something weird like, oh, the days of us just easily passing it to Camilla in the paint are over. And it's like, I don't that statement confused me, because I'm like, first of all, how many games have you even had really with consistently getting the ball to Camilla's side? And I know there's arguments that like she's not a back-to-basket player, and like she's more of a, like, you know, pick and roll type of player, which I feel like we run pick and rolls, but it's like once or twice in the game. Hell no, run that shit like the Fever do with Caitlin and Aaliyah Boston. Like, pick and roll people to death. Pick and roll people to death. Get Camilla on transition. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I agree to like a back to the basket. Like, she's not really someone that you typically want driving to the basket or back to the basket. Like, that's not really how she's gonna really look the best. I can see that every game she's pushing it and trying to get better, but that's still just not, like, this is skill that still needs to be developed like over the off season. That's my opinion. But I mean, she had a good game. She didn't foul out this game. She fouled out 2 games in a row, and then this game she made sure she did not foul out. So good on that. Who else? E Will had a pretty decent game. E Will, she almost got into the double-digit scoring. She had like 9 points, but she had 8 rebounds. So I got on her ass in the last game recap about not rebounding. So she got 8 rebounds. So shout out to E Will. Bench really gave you nothing besides Maddie Westbell, but I mean, Haley Van Leaf was out too, so we really don't have that much of a bench, to be honest. And Michaela Odinyete, I mean, she's never going to get you points. She's a defensive player. She is not an offensive player. That's just who she is. So when seeing zeros on the board for her is like no shot. And on top of that, we have to know she just got back from an injury. This was her first game back from injury. So, but all in all, I did like how the sky fought. I'm hoping and praying to God that Angel is back next game. Because we know that when Angel's on the court, you have a chance to win. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but you have a chance. Without Angel, there's just no chance. Even with the team playing how they played, like everybody for real played like pretty good. Outside of like the first quarter, everybody pretty much played pretty good. It just was not enough. It's just not enough. And also, we couldn't stop Kelsey Mitchell. We just allowed Kelsey Mitchell to do whatever the fuck she wanted to do, and that's on Tyler Marsh, because it's like you clearly know who the best player on the Fever is. It's Kelsey Mitchell. I think Kelsey Mitchell is playing like a top 5 player right now and should be in the MVP race. So you just let Kelsey Mitchell put up 35 points on our head, like you trap the shit out of her. You say anybody else beat us. Leah Boston, Natasha Howard, who has 0 points, is like, y'all beat us. But y'all sit there and let Kelsey Mitchell cook us. Like, that's ridiculous. When you knew she was the focal point of the game. Like, you knew that. But we didn't blitz her. We ain't double her. We ain't trap her. We ain't do shit. We just trying to play her one-on-one in space, open court, like shooting wide open threes. Like, it was ridiculous. And of course she don't miss threes. Like, Kelsey Mitchell is, like I said, she's playing like a top 5 player in the W right now. That's how, and she should 100% be in the MVP race. 1,000% should be in the MVP race. But yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just gonna have to keep holding on. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep holding on till the till it's over. I think we really just got a month left, really. August, and then I think September, that's when playoffs start. So there's really only 1 month left of the season. So we'll see how things shake out. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. We did not meet our goal of Sunday, so I need y'all to help me get there this week. Get me up to 700 subscribers. I done gone live. I do videos every day now, or every other day. Like, y'all help me grow my channel. Please, 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 please. Stay for the outro so that you can see my social medias. Peace.
In perspective, she has 2 3-pointers tonight. She had made 4 total for the season coming into tonight.